is that the enemy of the great is good. So when you become comfortable with the good, don't worry, you're not going for anything great. But one point in that, we'll talk about a couple of things later, but one point in that I want to say is that when you want to move things from where they are to where they should be, one of the things that leaders must do is that they must confront brutal facts. Brutal facts. They must sit down. People who are ensuring this is happening, they must sit down in the room and tell ourselves the truth that this is not working. But you know what has happened? Everybody's comfortable with what is going on. And that's what we are doing at this conference. Somebody must wake up in the system and say, okay, fine, corruption can be solved. Can we handle it? What do we need to do it? There's a way to deal with corruption. There were countries that were more corrupt than Nigeria. They've come out of it. We are saying, we look at it as a gridlock. So we must have people in the room that are ready to confront the brutal facts. Just talking about the problem and not confronting the brutal facts will keep remaining where we are. That's why it is hard to teach it if you've not seen it. So, in our high schools, if we have clear objectives, the outcomes that we want, there are systems we can put in place to make sure whoever is coming out of here, this is the product we'll see at the end of the day. If we want an entrepreneur to come out, there is what to do in high schools. You will produce entrepreneurs. If you want a scientist to come out, even from your home, there's what you do to your children. It's a scientist that's coming out. Does is formation. But the society is not even speaking. They're not talking. Like PK said today, when you see a politician roll out in convoy, but then you've not seen a politician use a public bus, there is a formation going on without talking. We've seen it work. There are models to look at, and there are things that we can apply in the African context. So for instance, let me, I know we're going to be talking about the universities later today, right? Let's look at high school framework. Nothing is wrong with an high school, just like Mr. Odoyle has spoken. Nothing is wrong with an high school to look at within their community, which is part of what our guest spoke about today. What are the prevailing issues? We're talking about creating job creators, not job seekers. So they have to study problem. They have to understand problem. They have to be taught about problem solving. Part of the skills they should live with is how to analyze issues and create solutions from what they see. Right? Literally, our schools should be littered with projects. Like littered with projects.